Hello everybody, my name is Allie, also known as the Freckled Yogi, and today we have a reclining, relaxing yoga practice. So all you need is your mat and some yoga clothes, or really pajamas would work too. Just make sure that whatever it is that you're wearing, you have a really good range of motion within that outfit. So with that being said, let's get started. So we're going to start with our heels up at the top of our mat. So find those heels up at the top of the mat, sitting up nice and tall, reaching the crown of the head up to the sky, and then you're going to allow yourself to roll down one vertebra at a time, finding your way all the way flat on your back. And as you find your way flat on your back, allow those toes to flop to the sides. Tuck your shoulder blades beneath of your body. Allow your palms to lie face up. And go ahead and shut the eyes for a moment here. Taking a second to reconnect to your breath. Inviting your awareness down to your low belly. And with every breath in, notice the belly inflate, lifting that belly button up to the sky. And as you exhale, feel the belly button relax. Feel the abdomen fall into the back body. One more deep inhale here. And as we exhale, we're going to start to bring those feet into the body and then bring the knees into the chest, wrapping the arms around the shins, giving them a nice squeeze. Keeping the spine flat on the mat. And then let's begin to flex those feet, pulling the toes back towards the face. And then we'll go ahead and point the feet. And again, we flex and point. Flex and point. And one more time, we flex and point. Taking some ankle circles with the feet, moving them in one direction. And then reverse those circles. Holding those knees into the chest, we're going to release the arms out to the sides. And depending on how much space you have, you can either extend those arms completely, straightening out the arms, or you could bend at the elbows so that you find kind of a cactus or a goalpost arm. Bring those knees a little closer into the chest, and then you're going to begin to drop the knees off to the left side. You're welcome to stay exactly as you are. If you'd like to lessen the stretch, you could straighten out the legs a little, moving the knees further from the torso. And if you'd like to intensify the stretch, scoot the knees a little closer to the body. Maybe even add the left hand to the top of the right thigh. Really pressing the right shoulder blade down into your mat. Turning the head to look over to the right. And continue breathing all the way down your belly, this time forcing the air beyond the twist that's in your spine. One more deep inhale here. And as we exhale, we'll let the right leg lift and let the left leg follow. Keeping the knees into the chest, pressing the left shoulder blade down, go ahead and drop your legs off to the right side. And then you can modify this twist just as you did the other side. With every breath in, feel your left shoulder blade grounding a bit deeper into your mat. And as you exhale, feel the legs relaxing a bit further to the right side. One more deep breath in here. And as we exhale, we'll let the left leg lift and let the right leg follow. Bringing one hand onto each knee. Excuse me. We are going to begin to trace some big knee circles. And so you can either move your knees into independent circles like I'm demonstrating, or if it feels better for you, you can move your knees in one big circle. Personally, I prefer 2 independent circles because you can get a little deeper into the hip flexors. And let's reverse those circles. And come to stillness with the legs. Let's go ahead and flex those feet. And we're going to kick the heels up to the sky, straightening the legs as much as you can. Please don't worry if you still have a bend in your knees. The goal is to really just press through the heels. Feel the toes pulling down towards your face. Keep pressing up to the sky. Feeling those hip bones remain grounded into your mat. And continue breathing up to your belly. Go ahead and bend at those knees, bringing the heels of the feet in line with the knees. We're going to extend the arms along the sides of the body, palms face up. Pull the chin into the chest, lift the back of the head off the mat, lift the shoulders off of the mat. And we're just going to hold here for a few moments. Feeling the low belly push down into the lower back and then down into the mat beneath you. Maybe feeling the torso shaking a little bit like mine is. And see if you can get those knees stacked right over the hips. The feet are flexed, really strengthening that transverse abdominis. Palms are up to the sky. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Bring those knees back down into the chest. Let's go ahead and take the hands around the right leg, and we're going to flex the right foot. Let's take this right ankle and hook it over the left knee and begin to press the right knee forward. Now this might be the perfect spot for you. You can stay as you are. If you need to lessen the stretch, lower the sole of the left foot down to the mat. If you want to intensify the stretch, go ahead and bring this left leg closer to the body and wrap the hands around the back of the left thigh. Now the trick here is no matter what variation you're in, this right foot must be flexed. So a flexed foot here is what helps us protect our knee joint. Protecting our joints is oh so important. Keep breathing down to your belly, pressing that right knee forward. And then we'll gently release, uncross that right foot, give the feet a little wiggle. Then we'll flex the left foot and cross the left ankle over the right knee. Begin to press the left knee forward. And same options as the other side. You can stay exactly as you are. You could lower the right foot down, or you could bring your hands behind the right thigh. Keep pulling those left toes back towards the knee. Breathe into the belly. One more big inhale here. And as we exhale, we'll go ahead and release, uncrossing the legs, giving the feet a little wibble wobble, and then bring the soles of your feet down to your mat. Go ahead and windshield wipe your knees side to side, allowing the hips to lift up as you do so. And extend the body long, reaching through those feet. Extending through the arms, giving your fingers and your toes a little wiggle. And let's go ahead and bring the palms to touch. Pointer fingers are nice and long, and the rest of our hands are kind of interlaced, if you will. We're going to take a nice deep inhale here. And as we exhale, keep the hips glued to your mat. You're You're going to begin to bring that left foot to the bottom left corner of your mat. Bring the right foot over as well. Inhale a little taller. And as you exhale, begin to reach over to the left side, keeping the spine flat on the mat, hips on the earth. And we're really just allowing ourselves to breathe along the right side body. So a fun name for this pose, some people like to call it banana asana or banasana, because you feel a little bit like a reclining banana. Keep reaching over to that left side, breathing along the right side body. One more deep inhale, and then exhale, come on back to center. Another inhale here, and as we exhale, walk the heels over to the other side of the mat, and begin to reach over to the right side as well. Now you'll notice this mirror is kind of in my way, and so the arms are really secondary to the spinal stretch. So what I'll do is I'll just allow this left arm to soften. Let the right arm bend as well. Maybe even just bring the right arm down along the side of my body. So this is another great way that you can modify it too. You could even really bend this left arm completely so that the forearm is resting on your head. So even if you're in a small space, you can still make this work. Keep breathing along that left side body. Every inhale expands the ribs. One more deep breath in. And exhale, come on back to center. Reaching the arms and legs, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Let's go ahead and bring those knees back into the chest. Wrapping the arms around the shins, give them a nice squeeze. Perhaps a little rock side to side. Bring your chin into your chest, forehead towards the knees, making a nice little egg shape. And then you're going to begin to rock forwards and backwards, being very mindful not to roll directly on the spine. So you want to go off to one side and then off to the other. Couple times, starting to build up the momentum so that you can bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Making sure you're nice and even, and then as you find your way up, go ahead and crisscross those legs and maybe extend them long. Find your way to your comfortable seat. Crown of the head lifts you up nice and high. Shoulders relax away from the ears. And you can just softly shut the eyes. Tune into your breath coming down to your belly. This next breath in, let's take it together as we sweep our arms up and overhead. And as we exhale, we'll bring our hands down to heart center. Take another deep breath in. Exhale out. Another inhale. Exhale, release. Our final breath together, this practice, we'll breathe in and breathe out. Namaste. I hope you all really enjoyed that reclining yoga practice. The fun thing about that is that you could even do that in bed before you go to bed. So it's really nice to give your body a little stretch before you go to sleep. But really, anytime throughout the day that you're feeling like you need a little stretch, but if your body's feeling a little bit too heavy for a flow, sometimes you just want to sit down and relax, then go ahead and embrace that and do some nice reclining poses. There's no need to do an active vinyasa yoga practice every single day if that's not what your body is looking for in that moment. So it's very important to be able to tune in to what your body's needing in the day and in that moment, and you enjoyed. Thank you for practicing with me, and as always, you can send me a message and let me know what kind of class you would like to see next. I'm currently planning out our September classes, and I can't wait to share them with you. Have a good day.